Here's how to create faceless AI videos by generating consistent characters and consistent worlds in Seedream 4.0, then turning those images into cinematic motion with Kling AI. And if you saw the title and thought, wait, is Seedream really better than Nano? The answer is yes. Not just on paper, but in actual workflow. Seedream gives you faster generation, higher resolution, and way more control. In this video, I'll break it down into 3 simple steps. Consistent edits to your AI character with a solid base image, creating cinematic story scenes that stay consistent, and transforming scenes into videos with Kling AI. I'll show you exactly how it works in a second, but first, here's why this tool might completely change the way you create. Seedream 4.0 is incredible at keeping your character consistent across shots, which means you can build an entire story world from just one photo. Same face, same style, across all your scenes. But it doesn't stop there. You can upload multiple reference images so your character doesn't drift even if you switch angles or outfits. It generates sharp, high-res images, up to 4K, in just under 2 seconds. And unlike most image models, it listens. When you ask for changes, it actually gives them. You can sketch a pose, literally draw a stick figure, and Seedream will build your scene around it. That's perfect for storytelling shots where body language really matters. And if you need to tweak the scene later, just type a quick text instruction to change lighting, style, or even the background without starting over. Batch generation is built in too, so if you want 5 angles with the same style, just run them all at once. All of that means less time fighting the model, and more time building worlds that feel cinematic and real. Alright, let's jump in. Before you start, you can prepare your prompts with ChatGPT. Now, here's the important part. To really unlock what Seedream can do, you're going to need 3 different types of prompts. First, prompts to create your character and base image. This is where we lock in consistency. The look, the vibe, the identity of your avatar. Second, prompts to build your scenes and frames. These are where the story comes alive, with different starting points, new settings, and camera angles for more dynamic storytelling. And third, image to video prompts. This is where we focus on the camera itself, smooth motion, perspective, and flow, so our static scenes start feeling like actual video. By the end of this tutorial, you'll see how all 3 types fit together into one clean workflow. The first step is choosing the right base image in Seedream 4.0, because that one shot will define how consistent your character and world look in every other image. Think of it like building blocks. One strong photo becomes the foundation for your entire faceless video. Here are a few tips to succeed in this step. Tip 1. If you only care about the upper body and face, start with a medium shot. This gives Seedream more detail to lock onto so the face and clothing stay consistent across angles. But if you also want trousers and shoes to carry over from shot to shot, a full body image works better. Or you can combine them. There are different options to use Seedream 4.0. One is LM Arena, which is completely free. You can also use the official website, but there's no English version yet. A workaround is to use Google Translate to translate the entire page, but I will share all my tips using it via Design AI, since it gives me the option to automatically use other tools as well. Also, I want to be clear, I used Midjourney to generate my initial image because I like the style Midjourney brings to the story. But you can easily generate one with Seedream, for example in LM Arena, and here's the prompt I used for both options. Now, let's jump into Design AI. Once you're logged in, select New Project. To create an image from text, jump to this section here and from the left menu choose Text to Image. And here select Seedream 4.0 from the image generation model. The great thing with Design AI is that you have all other models to choose from, like Nano. Next, add your prompt. Here is the one I used for the base image. Try to be specific to get better results. Select the aspect ratio. I will choose 16:9 and click Generate. Once you are happy, save this image, as you will be using it a lot for the next steps. Now, if you want to create other images to support your base image, maybe a full body version, here's how to do it with your base image. Add your base image into the canvas. Next, click here on the Chat Editor button, and you can select your image generator. I will choose Seedream. Enter your prompt with the edits you need for your character and click Generate. Once you're happy with the base image, we can move to the next step. Now that we've got our base photo, it's time to create variations, different angles and different worlds, while keeping the same character. Inside Design AI, or whichever interface you're using, keep Seedream 4.0 selected. Every time you are editing image, click the plus sign to upload your reference image and add your base photo we created in previous step. This tells the model, stick with this character and style. Now, you can easily change the style of your AI character. Just add prompt what you are changing. You can change hair, accessories, outfit, and the character will stay consistent. You can also change her background or place she is standing in. If you are creating AI animated video, in the prompt bar, you can now start experimenting with camera angles. For example, change the camera angle to a medium half-body shot, eye level, same character, same clothing. Or maybe try close-up shot of the same character looking into the distance, cinematic lighting. To change the world while keeping your faceless character, upload the base image again and type full body shot of this character walking through neon-lit streets at night, cinematic cyberpunk scene, three-quarter shot of this character standing in a desert canyon at sunset, dramatic shadows. The trick is always to mention same character in the prompt. That way Seedream knows to place them in new scenes without redesigning them. If lighting doesn't match, guide it directly. For example, adjust shadows and highlights to match the orange glow of a desert sunset. With just a few variations, you can build an entire faceless story world. One character, one style, across multiple locations. That's what makes the final video feel cinematic and believable. You can also add two different characters into the scene just with adding both character photos and combine them with a prompt like this: medium shot of the explorer meeting another character, a jungle guardian with gentle glowing tattoos, both standing calmly in front of ancient stone carvings, cinematic lighting, friendly tone. Or you can create exact pose you want to see characters in with a super simple drawing and simple prompt. Batch generation is built in too, so if you want 5 angles with the same style, just run them all at once. And they are all 4K resolutions. All of that means less time fighting the model and more time building worlds that feel cinematic and real. Now it's time to bring those stills to life with Kling AI. I'll use Kling inside Design AI, since it gives you everything in one place for the price of a single tool. In Design AI, start in the Image tab with Seedream generated images. Then switch over to AI Video. From the Model drop-down, select Kling 2.1 Pro, the latest version with smooth motion and start and frame feature. Upload your start frame by dragging in your first Seedream image. Then click here and add end frame and upload the second image. In the prompt bar, describe the motion between them. For example, slow dolly in from wide to medium, camera drifting gently like a handheld explorer documentary. Set the duration to 10 seconds for a slower dramatic feel, or 5 seconds if you want something punchier. Click Generate and let Kling create the transition. When it's ready, play it back. You'll see the camera move from your first still into the second, as if it were filmed with intention. You can repeat this process with different pairs of images. For example, start frame, medium shot, 2 characters, end frame, close-up handshake of the same characters, prompt, push in smoothly to close-up, cinematic focus on reconciliation. The key is to think like a filmmaker. Each still from Seedream is a shot. In Kling, you decide how the camera moves, zooms, pans, or rotate to make it feel like a real scene. Once you've built a few clips, bring them into an editor like CapCut. Add sound. A cinematic background track completely changes the vibe. You can also overlay text for narration or a title card to tease your story. If you want lip sync, CapCut has tools, or you can use Dreamface. Just upload your clip, add a voiceover, or pick from their library, and generate. Finally, export your project in 1080p or 4K for YouTube. And don't forget your thumbnail. You can even create one in Seedream. A striking image is what pulls viewers in. So that's it. Starting with one base image in Seedream 4.0, we built consistent characters and worlds, then used Kling in Design AI to turn them into smooth, cinematic, faceless videos. If this was helpful, hit like so more people can discover this workflow. Subscribe if you want to see me push this even further with advanced camera moves, transitions, and storytelling techniques. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
She was determined to uncover the mystery of the ancient ruins. The lamp guided her through the mist, until the guardian awakened. But instead of a battle, a new friendship was born. The lamp was forgotten, yet one question remains. What secret still hides within the ruins?